We want to bring in retired Lieutenant General of the U.S. Army, William Troy. Sir, it's good to see you. You have so much experience in the U.S. Army. I'd like you to tell us how difficult you think it will be for Israel to carry out what looks to be an impending ground invasion of Gaza.
It's going to be tremendously difficult, Phil. You're talking about a very, very dense battle space. A built-up area such as they're going to have to go into, it's impossible to have all the civilians evacuated. There's going to be death and destruction all around, and it's a complex military operation. Any kind of fighting in urban terrain involves a lot of confusion, a lot of casualties, and it really puts a test on the attacking force for discipline, leadership, and training. It's a tremendous challenge.
Yeah, and as powerful as the Israeli army is, they're going to be at sort of a disadvantage, I would imagine, when they go in. Hamas knows the lay of the land. The Hamas fighters actually have, you believe would have positions. Ian Pannell, our foreign correspondent over there, has been talking about potential booby traps. So this is a really dangerous thing for the Israeli army to do.
Yes, and you might think of it as they're drawing the Israeli military into a knife fight. If one guy has a gun and the other guy has a knife, he wants to have a knife fight. And that's what this, to some degree, that's what this is going to be. And the purpose of that is to take away some of the advantages that the Israeli forces have in terms of precision long-range fires, overhead systems, technology. Bringing their enemy in close helps to mitigate some of those advantages.
This comes all as President Biden says his administration is, quote, working like hell to rescue more than a dozen Americans trapped there in Gaza. What conditions do you think those Americans are being held in right now? We can only imagine it can't be good. And are you confident they can be rescued?
I dread to think of the conditions of the hostages. As we've heard several times, there's a tremendous network of tunnels. I'm sure they're being spread out throughout Gaza as a contingency for the Israeli attack. We've seen, there's already shortages of food and water. So I really fear for the suffering of those hostages. As far as how they will fare after an invasion, I can only think it'll be even harder for them because whatever resources there are going to go to fighters and not to them. So I really fear that their suffering will be worse in many respects after an invasion.
Retired Lieutenant General of the U.S. Army, William Troy. Sir, thanks so much for your expertise here. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.